Mona, you know you something else, girl. You are the solidified queen of making a bitch holler for $1. And a bitch will do something strange, apparently, for a piece of change. Let's do this. Welcome back to the channel, y'all. I'm Lady Nika. Here we go. Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Child, this is season 5, episode 1 of Kings and Queens. Okay? Now, as I try to do with most of the shows that I review every year, when we begin a new season, I'm a fat bitch. I'm a real fat bitch. What I do is, I pull up in me a brand new vehicle or a bus. I park that bitch and I let every hoe in. We start off on a clean slate. So that's what we gonna try to do here. These bitches will be ejected up out of this damn off my bus as I see the foolishness, the fuckery, and the nigga shit that they may or may not give me in this season. So, with that being said, whatever I felt about you last season, I probably still feel about you this season. But I'm going to give your bitch ass a chance, because I don't want to just come out the gate cussing the bitch out, okay? That's what we going to do when we deal with this shit here. But Mona, bitch, girl, you got quite a few storylines going this year. And I think I'm here for it, y'all. I think I'm here for the fuck shit. I ain't lying. Now, we start this episode out, child. You see everybody pulling up in their nice car. You got Collie Red getting out of her nice vehicle, nice sports car. You see Jessica Dime and her flaming red wannabe K. Michelle hair stepping out of a nice vehicle. You see Kurt and Rasheeda getting out of a nice vehicle. Child, everybody is on their way down there to the event. Now, the event is some rapper named Dollar that was killed a few years ago. Some station in Atlanta, radio station, has decided to pull together a tribute in honor of the slain rapper who obviously had some very deep roots in the Atlanta music scene. So that's what everybody getting together for, child. Now, we hear that Carly Red done opened up her shop in Atlanta, and now she got one in LA. Things is going good for her. Everything going good between Kirk and Rasheeda. Rasheeda had a little part in it. Y'all remember the Fox program, Rosewood? She had a little piece in there, and she had to let us know about that. Okay? And everybody getting together for this event, okay? Now, at this event, we introduced to what I consider the mob family of the Love and Hip Hop Atlanta franchise. It's Miss Karen King. She's affectionately known as Miss KK, and she has 2 sons, Sass and Scrap. As of right now, they will have their names. By next week, I'm sure that y'all know how I do it. These motherfuckers won't have these same names. So I'm going to give you who they is now. So when I flip them next week, you'll be ready, okay? So she said that she there to celebrate Dollar. He was like family tour. She tells us that it's been a hard few years, you know, with her and her family trying to get themselves back together. You know, they done been in jail. They done had jail terms and everything. And we hear from the other castmates that this KK chick, she was once on the most wanted list. So she is very respected yet feared in the Atlanta area. Don't nobody mess with KK and her family, okay? Now, Scrap got a girlfriend named Tommy, okay? Now, Tommy don't got no kids by him, but the KK consider her a part of their family, okay? And she got something she want to tell her, but she ain't going to tell her at this event because it's such an emotional event. But she gonna holler at her later on about what she feel like is going on. She says she feel like a rat from the past is trying to infiltrate her son's Carter again. And although it may be the baby mama and she love her grandson King, she ain't letting that whole Tiara back in there. So she gonna put Tommy up on game as soon as the event is over. But she put the bug in her ear to let her know, be on standby for a call or a visit from me, because I got to put you up on this game right here, okay? Now, while we down there at this event, we see young Jock, okay? He's trying to be cordial to Carly Red, but of course she still got the little attitude and everything with her. And he said he ain't worried about it because Carly just, mad about what she couldn't have. And she throw a dig out at him about, is he still sleeping on people's couches and shit? And he told her, girl, don't worry about my living arrangements. I'm just fine. Worry about you. I got me, okay? Now, while we at this damn event sitting down with Rasheeda and them, we find out from Carly Red that she reached out to Jocelyn when she was out there in L.A. opening up her little boutique, right? Well, Jocelyn apparently ain't trying to hear this shit because she sent that whole voicemail. And so Carly is now calling her a fake-ass bitch, and she don't fuck with her no more. So, we already know that Rasheeda don't too much care for her. We know that Carly don't care for her now, and but Tommy and them is alright with Rasheeda and them. I mean with them folks there, cause with Carly, no, Tommy is alright with Jocelyn and Stevie. They consider them family, okay? Jessica Dime, she there as well. She say, after everything that went on last season, she starting off with a fresh slate too, but she don't fuck with Jocelyn, okay? She say Jocelyn treated her like she did. Long she cool with everybody, long as everybody cool with her, okay? So the next thing we see is old Mama D and Scrap meeting up. He say he done had a rough year this past year, but he heard about an incident at a restaurant around his mama's birthday time, and he meeting up with Ma Dukes to find out what the real tea is. Ma Dukes say since her and Ernest been married, things ain't been quite good between them because, see, Ernest got a problem. Ernest don't like pay no bills, but that ain't what she here for. She here to talk to her son about the things that are going on in his life. And before he get into all of that, she tells him that only thing had happened was she went out with her friends, supposedly celebrating her birthday. She get up and go to the ladies' room, child. And when she came back from them ladies' rooms, guess what? All of her birthday party had disappeared. Now, Mama D say, look, I don't have no problem paying for what I use. My drink, I pay for my drink. But when you're trying to get me to pay for other motherfuckers' enjoyments and habits, that's where you got me fucked up at. And she ain't here for that. She not here for that. And she let it be known because Mama D went to jail for this shit. Okay? Now, Scrap give us an update. He say him and Bam ain't together no more. He tired of trying to make shit work with these women. He going solo dolo. Okay? He say that he had some court issues with the other baby mama, and Rasheeda and Kirk was supposed to show up to help him with his court case, and they never showed up. He say they left him for dead. He always getting left for dead. And Mama D say, How could they do you like that when y'all practically like brothers and sisters? She said, I need to go holler at Rasheeda, okay? He say, no, don't mess with that. Just leave that alone. Don't bother with it. It is what it is. I see them. I understand them for their work. We gonna leave it alone. But we all know Mama D ain't gonna let that shit ride. Because when it come to her Scrap, her prince, you will not run amok in the palace. And that's all she got to say about that. Now we go over there to Mimi. Hey, Mimi girl, you wasn't even whispering, nor was you acting like you was stressed out. You actually looked like you was halfway ass happy for a change. Well, we found out the reason why. Mimi got her a new boo. She said that person is better than Nico. She happy, you know. And we finds out, you know, while they at the skating rink, the go-kart place, wherever the hell it was, that Mimi now has joined the Carpet Munching Association of America. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't a damn thing wrong with it. But I just have to wonder, child, did Stevie really hurt you that damn bad, girl, that you done just switched teams like that on a bitch? Child, you won last year. We seen you swinging from the shower pole. Now I guess you gonna be straddling faces. I ain't mad at you, Mimi. You go ahead on. I ain't mad at you at all, bitch. Now, during the Subway Fresh Buzz commercial, Mama D and Scrappy is featured on this, and Mama D lets us know she back down in that studio working on her next album. It's going to be called Better Days, because every mother wants her children to have better days. They pray for them. And I say, show you right. Well, she got a track she wants Scrap to jump on with her. And he looked like he was less than excited for that bullshit. She tell him that she got it set up. That's what he gonna do. They gonna do this song together, and it is what it is. Let's see how this gonna play out. Now, when we return back down there to the show, we see Mimi and Chris talking, and Chris and Mimi say Chris is her first real relationship with a woman, and that she's decided she's going to announce it because they only refuse to let people know. I think Arian know, and one other person, I don't remember who that was, but nobody else knows that she has switched teams and found her love thing in Chris, right? So she gonna throw Chris a birthday party. Yes, she is. And at that birthday party, she is going to announce to all of Atlanta and her friends she invite that this is the woman she with, that she love, and she happy with. Go ahead on, Mimi. Go ahead on with that motherfucking rainbow flag, bitch. You better do it. I ain't even mad at Mimi about that. I think it's some bullshit, but I mean, hey, sometimes, child, I guess ain't nothing wrong with a little munching of the carpet. Do you? I'ma do me. Okay. Next, we see that Scrappy and Young Jock decided that they tired of these hoes, okay? They tired of these hoes. And since they tired of these hoes, they have decided to get them a bachelor pad of their own. Child, they got them a nice little hut set up out there. You understand what I'm saying? You see the twister game and bitches' booties popped up in the air, both implanted and natural asses just everywhere. He say that he's focused on his business. Jock say he over KD, and him and Scrap is gonna work together to just simply enjoy being bachelors. And it's at this scene that we meet Miss Taylor. She's a thickum that is the assistant to Scrap. Jock's looking at her up and down, sideways and crossways, and he liking what he see. Scrap say, yeah, she fine, but this is about business, man. I've got to focus on my business. We know Scrap been releasing his little mixtape, so Scrap trying to make him a couple of dollars. You know, he ain't trying to make a bitch holler no more. He trying to make a couple of dollars, and he want you to nuck if you book at him trying to make his money, honey. That's what he got to say about that. He tell homegirl, he has to tell Jock, look, this is my business. This is about business all the way. Don't, you know, I see you flirting at her and everything, but I don't need nothing to interfere with what I'm trying to get going on here. You know, I'm trying to get my business back going, okay? Now, we gonna go on over there to the Mob family, and KK is going to visit Tommy. Remember, she told her at the event for Dollar, R.I.P. him, that she had a little tea she wanted to pour in her cup. So she puts it pop on over there to tell Tommy that she feel like Tiara Scrap her son. I know he gonna be Mufasa because he got that long mane. So Mufasa, baby mama, she love the child, but she don't too much care for that bitch. And she see that lady that he been hanging out with her. You know, She know they got the co-parent together, but she don't understand why he's spending so much time up over there, and she thinking he's sleeping over there a little bit. So she telling Tommy, girl, you need to go check into this. You know what a bitch works. She ain't never seen you before. Put your PI skills up to use and get your spotty sensor on. Go check on this hoe. And of course, Tommy done got in her feelings because she hearing that there could possibly be another puss around her piece of meat. So she gonna go and see what's cracking. All right. We go up. We see Jessica Dime. She meeting up with old Carly Red. Carly Red then invited her out to just enjoy herself a little bit and chill, okay? Jessica let us know she still ain't got no record company or no management, but she keeping everything hopeful, okay? Tommy say she wind up meeting up with Tommy and Carly Red, okay? Tommy say she was just in LA and she hooked up with Jocelyn. Well, Carly Red ain't feeling Jocelyn, and neither is Jessica Dime. Tommy tell her, well, I don't know what to tell you, cause you know that's my man Mufasa and them. That's like family to them, and I don't really know her that well. Now, while they running their mouth, Tiara, who happens to be Scrap's baby mama, that Tommy ain't never met face to face, works there, and she's over here. She ear hustling. She hear them talking about it, and she has to come up and let them know that she know who Jocelyn and Stevie is. They like family, and also that she is the mother to Scrap's son, King. Okay? Now, apparently two hoes don't know each other. Okay, they ain't never seen each other. They don't like each other, but they ain't never seen each other. Now, it's at that moment that Tommy let Carly Red and Jessica in on what she up in there really for. Look, the reason why I won't come here because y'all seen that girl that just came over here. Y'all seen her over there. That was over here talking to us. That's my man's baby mama, and I'm just trying to see exactly where they stand with one another because a birdie told me that they may have possibly been messing around. Now, Jessica ain't for the fuck shit. She ain't for that fuck shit at all. Jessica say, but she gonna be cool with the situation, but she really don't like the fact that they kind of like spying on this damn girl without this girl really knowing what's going on. So when Tiara come back to the table, they asking her questions like, you know, let's see what they was asking her. Asking her questions like, you know, the situation between her and her baby daddy, Scrap, a.k.a. Mufasa. And she said, child, I fool with him when I want to, but we just co-parents, okay? Well, Carly Red, y'all know that's the queen of peeing and being messy. She serves her purpose well on this installment of Love and Hip Hop. She done invited the girl to come down to Mimi's birthday party, Mimi throwing for her what they all assume is Mimi's new boo, which is they thinking it's a man, but it's a woman. And Tiara say she probably gonna step on through. She might step on through because she don't know too many people in the area. So she might can do that. She might can do that. So we setting her ass up, okay? Now let's go over to Poise. That's Rasheeda little store. And she say business booming. Yes, it is. She say business is booming, honey. She said that she thought by keeping it in the family, that would be the wise things to do. So she employed her mama and her stepdaughter, Kalani. However, mama seems to want to eat all throughout the day, and Kalani can't keep her face off her phone and Snapchat. Now, as they talking, here come Mama D creeping up in there. Remember, she's coming to see Rasheeda concerning the court situation for Scrappy. And she let Rasheeda know that's what she there for. Rasheeda said, well, I was filming for Rosewood, and I assumed Craig had told Scrappy what was going on because it was a schedule conflict. We weren't subpoenaed to show up for him or nothing like that. And here come Big Mama Shirlene. She wants to come and get involved, which I feel like in a sense she didn't have to really do because Mama D wasn't really attacking Rasheeda at that time. But bitch, if you said you was gonna do something, it wasn't up to Kurt. If you said you was gonna show up for court, you should have showed up for court. I'm sure you knew in advance what your filming schedule was gonna be like, so y'all could have told him. But you know, all you had to do was just let that man know that or let his mama know that. But y'all wants to get the popping out. Okay, y'all know Mama D she got her foot on a banana peel in the oven from being just fucking crazy. This bitch has an envelope with her, y'all. She had an envelope like this. This bitch went to getting she went to get motherfucking hay out of there and putting it on the ground. So Rasheeda get talking about calling Buckhead Finest to come and take her to jail. But she ain't called no damn police because Rasheeda ain't about that life, that scary ass hoe. But her Mama D put that shit down there and told her, girl, sit on this the next time you want to have eggs. Because see, this one rotten, pointing at Rasheeda. See, I have golden eggs. The next time you want to pop an egg out, you might want to sit on that. That's nice and comfortable. So you won't keep having these rotten eggs up in here. She was calling Rasheeda a rotten ass egg. And she leaves. So now we know there's beef there. Next, we finally meet up with Scrappy and Tiara. And she's saying that, you know, she got a job in the corporate world, but in order to keep her 4 kids, she got 4 kids. Only one of them is by Scrap. And in order to keep her children in the lifestyle to which she has become accustomed, she subs at night as a waitress down there at the bar. And the other night, she had met Carly, Jessica, and somebody named Tommy, and they were talking about Jocelyn and Stevie, and she let them know that she knew them and that they were family. Now, he didn't forgot all that other shit she said when she said the name Tommy, because he know Tommy his new bitch, and they don't know each other. And by the fact that Tiara is cool right now, apparently Tommy ain't said nothing to her yet, so he need to get up out of this situation and roll on over there to Tommy and see what she got on her fucking mind, because he know she set that shit up like that, okay? Now, he telling her, I'll be back later on, honey child. I need to go and tend to some business, but I'm going to come on back through and get with you here. And apparently that was good enough, because she didn't give him no problem about fucking leaving, okay? So he go. Later on, we see him arriving at Tommy's house. Now, she is the freak, okay? Apparently, she the one that puts the sex in his life real good. So she figure I can put this little lingerie on and I can, you know, get what I need out of him. But you ain't even got to do all that, girl, because when he walked in your door, he wanted to know what was tea, but you going to the club, running into his baby mama and bumping your gum. Why is you trying to get to know her? She's saying, why don't she know about me? He said, because it ain't her business. I'm not hiding you. It just ain't it ain't her fucking business to know what I got going on. And I don't need you going down there disturbing no waters, making this situation bad for me, because I got a good situation going on, a peaceful, amicable, co-parenting situation, and I don't need you messing with that. Well, Thomas say, well, you better tell her before I do. He said, oh, did you forget I don't take well to threats? She backed the fuck down, because remember, she know KK is his mama, okay? So he tell her, I'm going to tell her about you. I'm going to tell her about you. And Tommy say she cool with that. He told her he got the chunk deuces. He going to tell her, though. He going to tell her when he ready. Okay? Now, let's go to the party, child. Let's go to the party, because it's time to make the big announcement, okay? Mimi having an all-white party for her new boo, Chris. And everybody in there is assuming that there's a guy. Jessica there. You got Carly Red there. You got Arian there. You got Rasheeda there. You got Tammy, irrelevant ass up in there, because she done joined the cast this year with Dot Waka Flocka, and I ain't seen Miss Deb yet neither. But this just episode 1. And Jessica say she kind of feeling some kind of ways about them setting up Tommy to come to this, Tiara to come to this event. She say, but if the girl comes, she is going to try to be cordial to her, because she ain't with that being messy shit, and she don't really have a problem with the girl. Well, Mimi finally gets up and does her introduction about how unhappy she done been in her life over the last year, and how she finally found her somebody that makes her feel complete. And without further ado, I want to introduce the song, reintroduce the others, and say happy birthday to my new boo, Chris. And she walk up there looking like she wanted the 5 heartbeats, and they embrace and kiss while everybody else is surprised. they thought Chris was a woman. Chris is a man. Mimi goes and talks to Rasheeda, Tommy, and everybody else, you know, the crew. And Tommy kind of threw a little shade, but Mimi kind of overlooked that shit because she ain't trying to hit that bullshit. But everybody happy for her, basically. They just, you know, Mimi girl, if this is the route you got to take to find the happiness you need, then that's what the fuck you need to do. Go on and do it, okay? Arian saying that she like Chris, but she don't feel like Chris is Mimi's type, even though even Arian has to admit she don't know what the hell Mimi type really is. Arian, is you jealous, girl, or did you hook them up? Child. Well, Tiara shows up and Jessica started talking to her. And well, she says she gonna go up to her and try to keep her company and talk to her. Tommy says she finna finally tell this hoe who she is. Since Scrap won't tell her, she gonna let her know. I'm his woman. That be me. And I hope y'all ain't fucking, cause that's gonna be a problem. Well, child, that's where it ended off, Ed. We ain't get no more. They ain't really get to giving us what we need this week. Next week, I'm sure that's when they gonna throw drinks on each other and shit. But that was it. That was all, y'all. In the meantime, in between time, please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys back down here for Black Ink Crew. Peace.